What is up, everyone? My name is OJ, and welcome to my village of PlayerEssence, where all of you PE ninjas can come get your latest Nintendo Switch and gaming news. And today is a big day because we have the big Nintendo Indies Direct or Nindies Direct going on, and depending on when you're watching this, there could be a big surprise game announced during this, so make sure you tune in at 9 a.m. Pacific time. That is 12 noon Eastern time, and sorry I won't be live streaming it just because I'll be at work, but at the same time I'll have all of the coverage and everything as far as my reactions once I get back, so look forward to that. Now, getting into the news for today, we have some good stuff here. More on Bomberman R, Super Bomberman R, that is, and Amazon is completely out of stock right at this point of this classic adventure game. So let's just hope that Konami sees that people want these classic games. I talked about this before, and I'll go ahead and say it again. Konami, this is going to be a success. Go out there and buy Bomberman, then get right to work at a classic Castlevania, RPG, Metroidvania-ish style game. 2D, baby, Unity engine, get that baby to 60 frames per second, add in all the different weapons, the cool storyline, even the cheesy voice acting from Symphony of the Night. Make it play just like that, release it out on there, physical and digital, and watch people line up and give you praise. Give Konami praise for what they do. We're seeing a little bit with Super Bomberman R, but it would just be amazing if they were able to bring back Castlevania. And if this game is successful, I definitely think that could happen. Castlevania is one of those franchises, kind of like Bomberman, that was synonymous with the Nintendo brand and that Nintendo old school gamers really love. So please, Konami, bring this one back. And dudes, if you're interested in Super Bomberman R, make sure you check it out. Sold out on Amazon right at this point, but you can pick it up at Best Buy and other locations as well, plus digitally on the eShop. So the sales prospects for Super Bomberman R are looking pretty good right at this point. Let's hope that Konami and Nintendo really take notice of this and take it to the next level with the Castlevania game next. Alright, and moving on to the next article here. Nintendo Switch commercials have started to appear in movie theaters. Now, this is something that was very different than the Wii U, and I even think the Wii I didn't see this much. So this is another way that Nintendo is just advertising the Nintendo Switch. We've seen Super Bowl commercials, now we're seeing movies out there as far as movie theaters go for the Nintendo Switch. The marketing push is just getting bigger and better and badder as we move along to this March 3rd launch. This is the most hyped I've ever seen from a mainstream press and from just basically a marketing push that Nintendo has ever done. Nintendo knows that they made a lot of mistakes with the Wii U marketing and even the 3DS to some extent at the beginning, but the Nintendo Switch seems to be firing and hitting on all cylinders, especially with, like I said, with Super Bowl commercials. You have John Cena, you also have movie theater commercials as well. This is very good news, and I'm really hoping that this push really just gets out there and people really see the breadth of content that Nintendo will have with the Nintendo Switch, starting up with The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Super Bomberman R, like we said, but also casual titles, stuff like Just Dance and 1-2 Switch for the expanded audience as well, in addition to the digital indie games that are looking pretty good like Fast RMX and Shovel Knight Treasure Trove. So I think there's a little bit of something for everyone, and I think this is going to be a pretty freaking sweet launch, guys, especially with all this marketing and everything that's going on and the games that they have coming up for the system for 2017. Alright, into our last article here. So GamePro Germany has given The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild their second highest review score ever. So I guess GamePro Germany is a pretty hardcore magazine when it comes to rating games. They don't give games really high scores. They're not one of those that just dish out the high scores. And we all know that Edge gave The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild a 10 out of 10, and that was, I think, their 19th in 20-something years. And now we have another really good review here. GamePro Germany, a 94 out of 100. And just really to put that kind of in perspective, that is the second highest review score, like we talked about, that they've ever given to any game out there, with the only game scoring higher is GTA 4. That is probably the most overrated game in my opinion, and I played GTA 4, all of it. I just feel that game is super overrated, but that's just my opinion on the matter. Don't kill me in the comment section below. But it's also worth noting that GamePro Germany gave The Witcher 3 a 92 out of 100, a game that was really highly applauded and everyone said it was the greatest thing ever. GamePro Germany gives Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild this amazing score, 94 out of 100. This could easily be one of the best reviewed games of all time. It's looking that way. Based on what Edge and now this magazine is given, I'm pretty sure it's going to see a lot of 10s, a lot of 9.5s, and very little lower scores. So we'll see what happens in the end. I'm really excited for this game, really excited for The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I think it's going to just be one of these groundbreaking games that really just breaks all the conventions that Nintendo has set up that we knew and we thought that we knew about The Legend of Zelda. And I've said that before and I'll say it again. It's such an amazing title based on what I played at E3 freaking last year, in addition to just all the stuff that we've seen, the clips and everything. Man, cannot wait. March 3rd cannot get here fast enough. Alright guys, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and hit that like button if you did like it. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future, and subscribe to PlayerEssence for the latest news, reviews, discussions, and more. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you ninjas for the next video. Peace!